What's your idea, Aoife?
I'm gonna punch the number in. I'm gonna wait for.
Heimer Goods, how may I help you?
Do your best.
Hi there.
American
The only American accent I can do.
I knew that. I knew that coming in. Anyways, go ahead. I'm killing myself laughing as quietly as possible.
Hi there. This is Jane calling with Public Health. I've had some reports of stomach illnesses with people working near the docks. I was just trying to find out, like, has anybody at Heimer Goods had any of these symptoms?
Yes. There was one worker who had an episode on the site. Unfortunately, he has since passed. But he was the one.
None of your other employees have been having any stomach upsets?
You know what? I'm gonna forward you to our HR department, and they'll talk to you there if that's okay.
That'd be great. Thank you kindly.
All right. Da ba da 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 ba da da. Hey, welcome to Right On 98.9, The Wolf. Hello, this is Karen Timchuk. How may I help you?
Hi, Karen. This is Jane calling with Public Health. I'm just calling to inquire. We've gotten some complaints of stomach issues with other people working at other docks in Red Hole. I was just wondering if Heimer Goods is having similar symptoms within any of its employees.
Yes. So we did have one employee who was suffering from stomach issues, and he was seeking medical advice for that. He has since passed away.
Oh dear.
But that was something that was unrelated, and none of our other employees are exhibiting any of these symptoms that he was.
No one else has taken any kind of sick days?
People have taken sick days. It is March, so the flu season is just winding down. But none for stomach-related issues like this, nor have I heard any other complaints regarding this. The worker in question, his name was Mark. He was very open with me about what he was going through. We were the one who referred him to the the chronic pain council group that he was taking part in.
Do you know the name of the doctor he was seeing?
Yes. Let me just bring up his information. All right, that is the folder box it is. Give me 1 second, I'm gonna go grab that folder.
He's having way too much fun with this 1995 thing.
2 shock jocks are bullshitting on the hold noise.
Great.
The music. You go to the neighbor's door.
Yeah. Is kindly Mrs. Stewart home?
Mrs. Stewart does not exist.
Yeah, I
Have
know.
you ever met your neighbors?
No. Probably.
An older
It's
woman.
1995. There's a good chance.
Yeah.
we're
An
close
older
to our
woman
neighbors.
opens the door. Give me a luck check.
Okay.
Well, you're pretty lucky.
I'm lucking up 1.
Yeah, you know them.
Ooh!
Mrs. Stewart. Miss
What?
Stewart, she's great.
Do I mow her lawn?
You mow her lawn.
Yeah.
You do. Yeah. Whatever. You get one more thing that you do for her. And it's true. You say it.
I'll walk her dog when she's under the weather.
She walk her dog. She says,
Yeah.
"Oh, hello, Carol. How are you?
I'm good, Mrs. Stewart. How
Such
are
a
you?
pleasure to see you. What brings you stopping by?"
You know what? I was just home to catch up on some news, but it looks like we have recycled our paper already. So I was just wondering if you had, some past issues hanging around your house still.
Oh, of course.
Yeah.
The recycle man doesn't come for a few days to take all my newspapers.
Well,
Well, come on in.
well, thank you.
Sparky jumps up.
Oh, hi, Sparky.
No.
You can tell that Justin experiences cats more often than dogs.
And the only dog he spends time with is Washburn.
Yeah.
Yeah, I love Sparky. He's great.
Yeah. You pet him, he goes, hello. Well, his mouth is always open because dogs are stupid.
His eyes rolling back in his head. He drools everywhere.
Yeah, well, 2 + 2 is 7. Yeah, she's.
Russell is a genius.
No, he is definitely not. He shows. She shows you to the back where her she keeps her newspapers. They are all bundled up in a little. They're in just a little wooden box.
Great.
And she says, "Help yourself. Take what you need."
Oh, thank you very much.
Sure.
Take the past week
Sure.
because
Sure.
I'm like terrible at honestly remembering 4 days ago. But the obituary might not be boom the day of.
Man, you solved it. Because if you took the 4-day one, I'd be like, no, they didn't write the obituary on the day he died.
Yeah. So
Yeah.
yeah, I'll take that. Well, thank you very much.
You have a good one.
You
Now,
too.
don't be a stranger. It's 1995. Love your neighbor.
I'll stop by when I need a cup of sugar.
Has to tell us what year it is.
And has a slogan to go with it.
Thank our pet Sparky goodbye.
Sure.
Yeah. Pick up my sandwich I left
Can
on
you give me
the
a spot
stool.
hidden as you're walking back?
I would love to,
Not.
but I can't.
Okay, sure. Okay, yes. He was seen. He had a family doctor, but that was not who he was seeing. He was seeing one. Her name is Dr. Hillary Morse, a stomach specialist. Where is her office? In the financial district.
Go to home.
I don't have much information about the support group, other than it is led by one Dr. Brian Thomas. And that's all I have on that. The support group is free, so it's not covered by the information here. This is just, the insurance. This is just a note I have in here.
Sorry, you said Hillary Morse and Brian Thomas?
That is correct, yes.
That is very helpful to me. Thank you so very kindly.
Oh, you're welcome.
You have yourself a great day now, you hear?
You too. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
You are so good with people, and that accent is fucking hilarious.
Oh God, that hurts so bad. Oh, it's still there.
It's still like,
Fudge! The R's are different.
I'm stuck!
Help! I'm stuck in the South.
Now, don't be a stranger, don't you hear?
you gotta put your tongue
I
forward.
gotta take my tongue and I got farted in my mouth. There's the R's.
go.
I got the
Push it
R's
forward,
back.
Yeah. All right. Well, what you got the doctor?
So he was seeing Hillary Morse. She's in the financial district, and then he was with the support group, Brian Thomas.
All right. I mean, they might be worth looking up at the library, seeing if they've got any like papers they've written or any research that they do. Some specialties aside from,
Apparently,
general
this
stomach
support
issues.
group is free.
That's encouraging. Potentially, we could drop into one and see what it's all about. Meet some people, talk to some faces.
She didn't tell me support group for what.
Well, I assume for stomach issues.
It's a weird thing to need support group for.
Potentially. But, I mean, people go to support groups for all sorts of weird things.
Why are you staring at me like that?
Is it weird?
A chronic pain group? No.
All right.
Maybe in 1995, but today, no.
Chronic
They do
pain.
exist. I did check while I was planning all this.
Yeah.
You're like,
I don't know what they do there to help with chronic pain, but they do exist. so
So,
hopefully you guys don't make me run one.
We're just gonna drop into a live one and be like, just gonna sit here and see what happens.
Pain is a suggestion to stop. Never stop.
Okay.
Carol walks in.
Yeah.
Newspapers under his arm, sandwich in the other.
Oh, sandwich is done.
Oh, wow. Did you eat the crust?
Yeah.
Good boy.
He's a big boy.
I'm a growing cock.
I am so impressed with you.
Stuart loves me.
Mrs. Stewart is the nicest lady.
She is.
Shame about her husband.
Yes, absolute shame.
He went missing in Trapper Woods 3 years ago.
Yes. I heard about that.
I investigated it
That's how you met.
on the night shift.
Yeah.
Huh? Who knew she was my neighbor at the time?
Anyways, let's see what you got. How?
Well, I got the Red Hall Gazette for March 9th, 10th,
Uh-huh.
11th,
I get the picture.
12th,
Yeah.
and that's it.
I'm gonna.
Well, it is the 13th today, so.
Start peering through. What did you use? Library use?
Yeah, but you guys also give me a spot hidden as well while doing the library use.
Oh, spot hidden's so much better.
I don't know why mine is better than my library use,
Oh.
but it is.
I beat both of them.
We'll do the spot hidden first.
Excellent.
As you're scrolling through, you don't know why it catches your eye, but you see an article about a local filmmaker named Christoph
Fuck that guy.
Schneider, currently making a short film called The Faceless,
No!
which is set to premiere in October at the Fading Light Film Festival.
Oh, that looks good. I'll have to see that. What? I can like films.
It looks weird.
Well, yeah, but the alternative ones are the best.
There's
You know-
a new Jet Li movie coming out, you know.
Romeo Must Die. And that came out in like 1999.
Now library use?
Yes, please. Just also quickly look up when Romeo Must Die
No,
came out.
that's sad. My last one was so good.
But this one is, this one also can just take time.
Great.
You guys could take like two
20.
hours.
Yeah, between us. I'm
And
sure
you guys
we
are
can figure
able
out how
to-
to look through a newspaper.
You guys are able to find the obituary for one Mark Willis, who died.
Tragically, unexpectedly.
Unexpectedly. His funeral service was yesterday.
God damn it.
And
It is a Monday, so on the weekend makes sense.
it has no mention of a girlfriend, though.
Okay.
Because what obituary says, and his...
Girlfriend.
His 3
Oh,
months
2000. It came out in 2000.
Oh man.
What Jet Li movie came out in
I'll
1995?
find out for you, baby.
He's on it.
Sort by year.
These are the things that Justin is willing to derail roleplay for.
It's important.
And there's no
All right, 3-1 came out. None of them have posters. Oh, no, they all have posters. All right, one was called High Risk, which came out only in, it's not in English.
Okay.
Enforcer.
Ooh.
It's a kung fu movie. It doesn't have to be in English.
It's true.
But it's 1995. Do you think they're just going to release it here?
It's not badly dubbed yet.
Red Hall.
Even more reason to not release it.
Okay, there's
It might be at Cinedrome.
there's
Go
a
check it
new
out.
Jet Li movie coming to Cinedrome.
Which is very popular right now.
He gets them in for me. He
Aw.
knows they're popular, not just
By-
for me.
Yeah, sure.
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure you might be the only people who watches.
You watch them with me.
I do. Us. We might be the only people.
Yeah.
To
You
watch
love
them.
Good
Police
save.
Story.
Police Story's a great fucking movie.
It is.
Yeah.
Yeah. Delilah loves it.
I do.
Let's pop in the VHS right now.
I think you're losing track.
I'm sure
Is
it's
there-
like Mike trying to get me to watch 12 Monkeys at least 6 times.
Yeah, probably.
6 more, and then you'll have all 12 of them.
I fall asleep
Every time. She hasn't seen
Every
it all
time.
the way through. There's no news articles about the homicide, I think we're calling it.
There is. They don't give much additional information.
Okay.
There is some kind of fluff speak you haven't heard from Joe Heimer about how this is a tragedy and like he cares about his workers and that their health is okay, and that obviously he wishes that anyone who's suffering similar ailments seek medical help.
Are they still all
immediately.
just saying organ failure?
Yes, which is technically true
They did fail really badly.
because you pass the test number 1 when you're inside the body organs.
Yeah. The outside
Step
body bit's
1.
not so good.
BN. Did it say where the services were held? Like a church or anything?
Yep,
Cool.
it's not important.
It's irrelevant.
Cool. Maybe I just want to go to church again.
Aoife
Alright.
found out the name of his doctor, though, and
Oh.
the support group that he's with
He was in a support group?
for pain,
Chronic pain?
chronic pain.
Life hurts.
But I mean, we could just go to the doctor's office, potentially. It's back in the financial district. It's not far, admittedly, but we can also go to the library and check out if there's any information on this group. If the doctor has any history.
You guys are interrupted by the sound of a pager. Beep, beep, boop, boop, boop. It's just a note that just says, it's like a very stern, call me from your boss.
How is a page stern?
Just the code.
ellipses.
The code, yeah.
It's like when Scott asks you to, hey, can you come
Every
see me?"
time Scott is like, hey, call me. We need to talk. Are you breaking up with me, Scott?
My boss. He has this way of
I mean, he's still
Very-
our boss.
very simple things.
He usually just wants to talk to you about something completely not important.
Yeah, he's
This
like,
is not-
have you guys seen Romeo Must Die?
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, that's pretty important. Yeah, I gotta call my boss.
Okay.
Yipes.
It's usually good. We have good interactions, him and I. He's not like a stereotypical,
he
get out of my office, boss.
Pays you often in the daytime, though. You're normally sleeping.
Yeah.
Maybe he heard from the Heimer Goods folk,
I was just thinking that.
and now he's
Why is that
pissed.
bad?
Do you want to? I mean, you could call him, or you could not.
I'm gonna call him because I feel like it's worse if I don't call him. I'm just gonna go in the other room. I'll just take the cord, shut the door.
It's gonna be a rotary phone.
It's 1995. I'm sure you have a wireless.
If you do, it's like this big.
No, I mean like a cordless phone. Like
1995.
Still
Oh,
this
no,
big.
they were still, yeah.
My parents
Yeah.
had a cordless phone.
We have a cassette answering machine.
Definitely.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
No, you take.
But yeah, I'll call my boss.
Probably a wall phone though, not a rotary.
Boop, 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 boop.
You have the rotary because you like the aesthetic.
It's true, and it means you can take the bottom half of the phone with
911.
He answers. What's your captain's last name? I'm gonna let you decide. Don't say Holden.
Captain Holden.
That's all James knows.
Peters.
That's all I'm thinking of now.
you. Peters. Smith.
Peters.
Peters, yeah.
Captain Peters.
Captain Peters speaking.
Yeah. Hi, Cap. It's Carol.
Yeah, what the fuck am I hearing about you asking questions and pulling out your badge? Demanding to get into Heimer Goods?
Whoa, I didn't-
Looking into the case
I didn't
that
do-
was specifically passed on to somebody else? What are you thinking? You're not even on duty right now.
You know Delilah's billet who's staying with us?
No.
Oh, well, Delilah's got some colleague, and she wanted to know about hysteria or whatever she researched. She's from Ireland. It's weird. So,
Can I do a
she
listening
wanted
check?
to,
Go for
she wanted
No, I'm
to,
here. Let's go.
Neither.
she,
You're
she,
trying
yeah,
to teach me to say things in an Irish accent.
she heard about the thing in the newspaper, and she asked if we could go check it out. And I was like, I'm a cop. They'd probably
Southern
let me in.
accent.
Alright, why don't you give me a fast talk check at a disadvantage to roll 2 percentile dice, and you'll use the higher of them. Because even from your explanation, I can tell you're lying.
91 and 88.
Oh, Lordy. No.
Madigan, I want you to shut the fuck up right now.
Had so many good conversations with boss.
I want you to start over. What were you doing at Heimer Goods asking those kinds of questions? And let me know, and let me be frank, I have no patience.
You're not Frank, you're Peters. All
A
right, man.
gunshot echoes through the room.
Yeah. Just a SWAT team burst in the front door.
Sorry.
You know, Cap, it just didn't sit right with me. I probably didn't think it through and just overstepped my boundaries.
All right. You know I like you. Give me a luck check.
Aw. He's pretty lucky.
I'm average lucky. Oh, I'm lucky enough, I hope. 54.
I'm not going to suspend you,
Nice.
but I am writing you up for this.
God damn it.
This is an abuse of power that we don't stand for in this city. You got to be more. If you're ever wondering what you should aspire to, just think of Holden.
Yes, I do that.
Wait, how old would Holden be?
Oh,
He'd be
young.
about 25 to 28.
Yeah.
How old is Holden when we play?
Like
He's in
45?
his 40s.
Yeah, late 40s, early 50s.
You're such an old man.
What?
Well, then carry on.
In the modern era, your character real old.
Yeah,
Okay.
all of you, assuming you survive.
Yeah, assuming we live.
Yeah. Officer Madigan is, what, 1995, he's 30, so in 20...
So it's 35 years.
He'd be 65.
Okay, we're having a life crisis here.
Wow. Okay. Yeah, well, yeah, I guess Holden is... He's a good cop.
All right. I'm going to assume there's going to be no more of this, and that you understand that no matter what, you're done with this, right?
Cap, can you tell me why it was passed off?
You know I can't. You've asked before, and I've said it. It was just decided by someone else.
All right. Good chatting with you, Cap.
Yeah.
So you just sort of drawl. Is that it? You put it up in the top of your mouth?
I'm not really sure how to describe it.
Can you...
It's the only way I know how you people sound.
You think we all sound like we're from the South?
There you go, you got it.
Nailed it.
He walks out of the room.
Yeah. Just
What's
hang up the phone.
what's wrong?
Nothing's wrong. Everything's hunky-dory.
Yeah, give me a fast talk check.
54.
19.
She's able to see right through it. She knows you,
What?
Yeah.
I know.
inside and out.
Right here.
Oh,
In your sternum.
yeah.
He pukes up his organ.
And we're done here.
That's the end of that. What happened?
Just,
Did he know about
yeah.
the yard?
Yeah, it's fine.
Is everything okay?
Yeah, it's fine.
It
All things considered, yeah, it's pretty alright.
did.
Yeah.
What did he say? Like, are you?
It's just, he's upset. He's upset. Other people are upset.
So but you're okay. Your job's okay.
Yeah. Why are you always concerned I'm going to lose my job?
I just care about you. Okay.
I'm a night cop. It's not hard to keep my job. Just don't shoot people.
I'm not saying it is. I just want you to be happy. And
Well,
you
when an
seem
enforcer
upset.
comes in, we could probably rent that and watch it, and that'd make me pretty happy.
Okay, sure, we can do that. We'll stop by Cinedrome at some point. Take it out.
Cool. I'm gonna catch a few before work.
Probably fair. We might go to the library. Is that okay with you?
It's 1995. Women have rights.
But don't go too long.
Yeah. Be home in time to make me dinner, though. Yeah. Just be subtle.
We'll come home if we figure anything out. Let you know.
Sounds great.
We're research historians. We're fine in the library.
Famous last words.
I'm gonna go to the bathroom, have a shower.
Sure.
Get ready for bed.
Sure.
Yeah. Turn on some
Night.
Alice in Chains.
Close your blackout
Yeah.
curtains.
So no, you actually don't have a shift tonight.
What?
That's why I started the investigation on the day that you don't.
day that you
Uh-oh.
It's okay. You're still napping.
Yeah.
You're
Yeah, you
totally-
can nap. You're probably still tired. 'cause
tired
you,
from last
you,
night.
you worked until,
Yeah.
yeah.
You haven't gone to sleep yet. This is actually you going to bed.
Yeah. Can't go to bed without my alphagetti and sprout sandwich.
What a good late night snack.
Night shift.
Alright, you guys go to the library?
Library.
What are you guys looking up?
Fiction.
I want to look up.
Chronic pain council groups.
And I want to look up the doctor.
Hillary Morse.
Sure.
Brian Thomas.
I might as well look up Mark
Those
Willis.
things, they jump.
It's true. We needed air really bad there.
He's about to get crushed by a fucking truck and he just goes, oh. He's has a drop of candy on the ground. Alright.
Yeah, we're gonna look up a bunch of stuff.
So you guys can do library use or computer use, but the computer use will take longer as dial-up needs to.
Want to do one and I'll do the other? My computer use is really decent.
I have no computer use.
Okay, I'll computer
so-
use, you library use. I'll take the slow route.
Oh,
Your first
ones.
your first hour is spent wasted.
Great.
You find a book on fairies that you haven't seen before, and you're like, oh shit, I gotta take a moment to read this.
Sidetracked.
And you're like, I'll just look at a few pages, and then an hour later, you're like, I should get back to my investigation.
I successfully do my regular.
Sure, so what are you looking for? Give me one thing.
Let's start with the doctor.
Oh, Dr. Morse?
Yeah.
She's a gastroenterologist. She has a practice in financial. Patients are open by referral from a doctor.
Okay.
And her office hours, she's Monday to Friday. She works until about 5.
Okay. No like specializations or anything listed.
No, just stomach.
Don't
Sorry.
you
I'm
dare
being mean to
ask her
Justin.
about intestines.
I'm being mean to Justin and making him come up with like medical things.
You guys should just be happy that I looked up
Gastroenterologist.
Yeah.
You're like, yeah, she's a
Enterologist.
she's a podiatrist.
Yeah. She's a necrophiliac. That's all I know about doctors.
That's nothing to do with doctors.
All right, you
She's
guys.
got one of those clear machines.
So it's another hour. You can go again.
Okay. Again. Nope.
Oh my god, the fairy book is just too
It's
good.
so good.
I feel like you're just there and you're like, that's not right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Somebody
This
makes
isn't
a-
real.
Somebody makes a phone call. Yeah,
Oh, loud noises.
that is the dial-up. There's dial-up.
This is the true monster.
Yep.
And this was just normal.
Yeah, you just sat and waited.
That gives you a boner because you know you're gonna see titties right away.
Do you guys remember dial-up? Because I don't remember dial-up.
I do. Oh,
I
yeah.
do.
I we didn't have a computer.
Well, you're like 19 years
Yeah,
old.
you were also like in Zimbabwe.
No, she wasn't.
Yes, I am 19 years old and was in Zimbabwe. End of story. Everything you said, true.
All right, hour 3.
I'm 94.
Hour 3.
no.
Yeah, you find a.
Somebody made a phone call in the dial-up. I
Yeah.
start again.
You're like, oh fuck.
Yeah.
Oh my god, could you imagine? It reset every time someone called the library.
Probably does. All of them. Every single computer. All 2 of them.
You're just like, oh fuck.
I got my card.
Sure. What are you looking for this time?
Let's look up the chronic pain group.
Sure. So this is a chronic pain group that operates out of the Community League in Drundon, which is a north side neighborhood.
Those dirty Northsiders.
It's
Drundon?
Drundon.
That's where Holden lives.
I don't think so.
No.
Fuck that guy.
We're not sure where he lives.
I don't know anything about Holden.
He also might not actually be a cop at this timeline because I don't know his exact age and all that. But
He
this is
wanted
just
to-
reference city. Get used to
He
it.
wanted to play
Holden
that way.
Senior.
Yeah. But yeah,
Unassociated Holden.
it's run by a doctor named Dr. Thomas.
Yep.
First name Brian.
Dr. Brian
And
Thomas.
it operates 3 nights a week: Tuesday night, Thursday night, and Saturday night,
Specific time?
from 6 until 7:30.
Oh my god, he's basically our stream.
Yep.
Oh my god.
Is there any other information on Dr. Brian Thomas on this particular avenue?
The internet is in its infancy.
Yep.
So there's not much. There's no like. If this was like 2004,
You could, like, link
there'd be
to
like a
everything.
rate your doctor,
Yeah,
right?
yeah.
But there's not much about him.
Okay.
There are a few
If there's no-
confessionals, and that just say like his services, like it's a very helpful group,
Oh, like
and he's a
testimonies,
very
okay.
good doctor.
Yeah.
Yeah.
There's no like information on what kind of doctor he is, like if he's a
He seems to just be a general, like a DG.
AGP?
Yeah.
Okay. Cool.
Yeah.
I'm happy with that.
I saw a comic earlier today that was just a doctor looking in somebody's ear and it was like, yep, something's wrong. And it said very general practitioner.
Generalized.
Would you guys want to keep searching one more hour, or yeah?
Gotta go on!
Why not? He's napping. It's fine.
Oh, she did something.
Nice. I did too. 66.
So what are you guys each looking at this time?
Wait till she decides.
I
Yeah.
had one other thing I wanted to look at, and I don't remember what it is. here. Justin,
Yeah?
I don't remember what it was.
Do you want me to go to Megan first?
Maybe.
Go, Megan.
Maybe. I think. Oh God, do I look up Heimer goods or do I look up?
Oh,
Mark Willis?
I was gonna say you look up Mark Willis. I'm gonna
up
look up
Mel.
the Heimers.
Just no.
Sure.
Okay.
So Heimers, it's kind of like you find a reference to it in an old article that's been logged away from an old newspaper that used to exist in the city but is now defunct, where it's kind of like a spotlight on Joachim Heimer. He immigrated here in the 1950s from Germany. He brought his family with him and started a business, and that business was what is now known as Heimer Goods. It operates as a shipping plant. It actually first started on the north side of the city as helping with the rail yard shipments, but then when the docks came in and that industry started booming, he moved he opened up another warehouse down south in the city, ultimately closing the railhouse factory. They've operated quite well for years. He died. In another article, you can find that he died in...
Organ failure?
No.
Fuck.
A heart attack in 1986, which
Organ
is technically
fail.
organ failure. Unrelated to your investigation.
Connection.
I mean, any
Murder
reason
man.
you die is organ failure of some kind by extension.
True. I was about to say, what about you get crushed by a piano? Technically,
Organ
skin failure. Skin is an organ.
Your skin fails you.
The company is now run by Joseph Heimer, and that is just you can see another article that's in the same one about his date of death.
Sweet.
I will look up Mark Willis. See if there's any information on him.
There is not.
Yeah, I didn't think there would be.
We're gonna take a little break for YouTube.